Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's yoga. It's kind of a crazy week for me because we are trying to pack and move and discard stuff, all of that. So I'm trying to get this in here so that I can get a chance to breathe and do some yoga as well. So I decided that we'll do some stretching, just a few quick stretches, and then I want to make it something of a plank intensive. So we try to get to all those different planks with their modifications. And it may be just a little shorter than my usual sessions, but please bear with that because I am in the process of moving right now. Anyway, so let's start with our breathing. I hope everybody is doing well considering Houston has not been very great. So just hoping things get better for everybody. And placing our hands on our thigh palms, facing up, four fingers to the thumb. We start with the breathing, sitting cross-legged. Roll your shoulders back away from your ears. Close your eyes. And let's take 5 deep breaths here. And as you inhale, everything expands, belly rises, ribs go outwards, chest lifts. And as you exhale, slowly pull that belly button in towards the spine and ribs and chest fall back in place. 4 more deep breaths like that. Just drop your chin down slightly so that it stays in line with your shoulders. And then we go into 4 counts to inhale, 8 counts to exhale. We'll do 5 breaths like that, just changing the rhythm of the breathing. Efficient inhale for 4 counts, using the whole 8 counts to exhale. So it's a nice controlled exhale, and we'll do 4 more breaths like that. 4 to inhale, 8 to exhale. And then dropping your chin to your chest, going into the Ujjayi breath. We'll do 4 Ujjayi breath cycles, 5 to inhale, 10 to exhale. When you finish those breaths, you can bring your head up and open your eyes. And then we'll go straight into a stretch here. So just stretching your legs out in front of you. Nice long spine. Inhale, taking your hands up. As you exhale, just reaching forward into a nice deep stretch. As deep as you can go. It's the first stretch of the session. So just whatever you can, just stretching out the backs of the legs, taking a few minutes there to inhale, exhale, few breaths. Slowly inhale, come back up with both your hands up, and then we'll go 1 more time. Exhale, Reaching forward. If you need to soften your knees a little bit so that you can rest your chest on your thighs and really lengthen your spine, you can do that, and you can hold any part of your leg. It can be your calf, your ankle, all the way down to your feet. You can even put a strap around and pull if you want a deeper stretch. Slowly inhale, come back up with both your hands up, and as you exhale, bring your hands back down. We go back into the stretch, but this time we are going to take a twist from there. So inhale, taking your hands up. As you exhale, reach it forward, come back to that stretch. Now take your right hand to hold on to any part of your left leg. So again, it can be back of the knee, it can be your calf, ankle, foot, and really stretch that. You probably will feel like your weight is shifting over to the right a little bit, which is fine. And then take your left hand up, or you can place it behind, whatever works. As you're holding that, you're breathing Ujjayi breaths. I'm trying to give us 3 to 4 breaths in every posture. As you exhale, slowly release, come back out of that to the center, and then going over to the other side. So you take your left hand over to any part of that right leg, hold on, and then you feel that weight shifting a little bit to your left, which is fine. Then take your right hand up or behind, whatever works. Try to keep that right shoulder nice and open and keep yourself breathing. As you exhale, slowly coming back and then just going back into that first stretch for 4 more deep breaths. Slowly inhale, come back up with both your hands up, and as you exhale, bring your hands back down. And from here, we'll move on over to all fours. And on the exhale, we'll go straight into that downward dog. And then if you can shift your weight in your downward dog a little bit, so just going over to the balls of that right foot, heel off the floor on the right foot, and then shifting that over to the left foot. And then slowly as you inhale, come back down to all fours, and then exhale to your child's pose. Inhale, come back onto all fours, and as you exhale, take it over to that downward dog. Now holding this downward dog, taking 4 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, engage the locks and release, and that's what we'll do in all the plank positions as well. You inhale, exhale, engage those locks, chin to chest, belly button to spine, engaging the sphincter muscles, closing up and tightening the anal muscles. We'll do that all through in the planks as well. Slowly inhale, coming back down to all fours, and then as you exhale, go into your child's pose. Inhale, come back onto all fours, our first plank. We're going to keep our right knee down, turn that left hip out, right hand down, and then left hand up. So then you can take that left leg off the floor, or you can leave it down. Take it off the floor, taking 4 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, engage locks, release 4 times through. As you exhale, slowly coming back onto all fours and then going over to the other side. So then the left knee stays down, left hand down, and then the right hip turns out. Take the right leg up or not, and then take the right hand up and just taking 4 deep breaths here. As you take those deep breaths, remember to lock. As you exhale, coming back down to all fours, and from there we go into the downward dog. And on your inhale, we're going to come over to a high plank. In this high plank, you can keep your hips as high up as you feel like you need to. And the more parallel we are to the floor, the harder it is. So you decide, holding that. Soften your elbows. We'll take 4 deep breaths. Remember, inhale, exhale, engage blocks, even if it's only for a second, and then release. Inhale to all fours, exhale to your child's pose. Going back into that plank, inhale to all fours, exhale to your downward dog. Inhale, come back to that plank again, holding your hips as high up as you need to. Soften your elbows. When you finish your 4 deep breaths, inhale, exhale, engage your locks. Once your locks are engaged, release down to the plank on your forearm. Again, hold your hips up as high as you need to. Chin to your chest. Make sure that the back of your neck stays in line with the rest of your spine. And as you inhale, slowly drop your knees down. Exhale to your child's pose. Slowly crawl it back over onto your plank on your forearms. Hold your hips up high, and if you feel like you want to take your hips lower but it's a little hard, then maybe take your hips lower down, and then you can just drop your knees down. Inhale, exhale, engage locks and release. Slowly inhale, drop your knees down. Exhale over to your child's pose. Now inhale, come back onto all fours. Exhale to your downward dog. Inhale over to your plank on your hands. Again, hips up as high as you need to. We're going to take a quick balance here. Soften those elbows. Inhale, exhale, engage locks. Right leg off the floor. Just a little bit off the floor. If you feel like taking your left arm off, you can. You don't have to. Drop it down, and then the other side. Inhale, exhale, engage locks. Left foot off the floor. Drop it down. Inhale, knees down. Exhale to your child's pose. We are going to do that balance one more time. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to your downward dog. This time, once we get into that balance and take one foot off the floor, we're going to try to take a deep breath before we put it back down. Inhale to the plank. Hips as high as you need to. Soften elbows. Inhale, exhale, engage locks. Right foot off the floor. Take a breath. On the exhale, put it back down. Inhale, exhale, engage locks. Left foot off the floor. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. On the exhale, put it back down. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to your child's pose. Take a moment in your child's pose. Inhale to all fours, and then we'll go into our side planks on our hands, on our forearms, and that will be the plank intensive. So as you exhale, you can go into your downward dog. You can walk yourself over to the right. So right hand down, right leg is down and straight. The left leg, try not to put it behind, put it in front of you. You can put it in front of you this way or this way, right here, or you can take it, stack it up, shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, ankle over ankle. Inhale, exhale, engage, locks, release. And you don't have to take this plank from the downward dog. You can always take this plank, keep holding it. You can always take this plank from here too. You don't have to do that and just trying it and going all out here. And slowly on the exhale, you can release. Take a moment, same side, right hand. We're going to take it from our forearm. Again, from the forearm. You can put one leg down like this and then lift up with both hands down. Or you can put your leg on top and then lift up, whatever works for you. Lift up. You can just keep that leg there and take a hand up. You can keep the leg in front or you can take it on top. 4 deep breaths. And as you exhale, come back down. It's really hard to feel that lock engaging in that position, but we'll try. And then we'll do that forearm plank just one more time before we move on to the next side. So on that forearm, you can always put a foot down, hand down, start from this position. Inhale, exhale, engage locks, then up. Then decide where you want to hold it. Inhale, exhale, engage locks. And slowly come back down and then go back on to all fours. And then we'll go over to the left. So exhale to your downward dog. And like I said, you don't have to walk it to a plank on your left. You can go from the downward dog. You can release down, come to your side. And then put your left hand down, right hand down, then lift up. And that's another way to take it. Lost my balance there, so let's try that again. So up this way. Make sure your top foot doesn't go behind like it did for me for a second, and that kind of throws you off balance. So put it in front of you, even this way, or you can take it on top. Inhale, exhale, engage, locks, release. At least 4 deep breaths. And coming back when you're ready. And I'm just trying to get back some of those plank positions I used to do before. Take it from the forearm. So we're going to be on the left forearm, elbow down, left leg straight out. Right leg is going to help you. That right foot is going to help you get up there. So inhale, exhale, engage locks, then up. Then decide where you want to hold it for the 4 deep breaths. It can be here, 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 all of that. And slowly exhale and release. And then we'll go one more time. So ready, and going down. You can even start this way. Push up on the exhale And then extend those legs out. Put your top leg wherever you want, here, here, or on top of that bottom leg. Keep the bottom leg straight no matter what. Engage blocks, really try. On the exhale, slowly release and come out of that. So inhale, now come back on to all fours. Exhale to your downward dog. 4 deep breaths here. Slowly inhale, release down to all fours, and exhale to your child's pose. Now in this child's pose, you're just going to take your right hand and thread under your chest. And then take your left hand underneath that after those planks. Take 4 deep breaths here. And then release, come out of that. Just walk yourself forward, take your hips off up your heels, and then really stretch forward, threading your chest towards the floor. Slowly on the exhale, come back into the child's pose, chin to your chest, keep breathing, and then slowly roll up. Start from your lower back and then come all the way up. And from there, we will go into our Ujjayi breath cycle. We're going to do 4 cycles. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. 6, 6, 12, 6. So just rolling your shoulders back away from your ears. Hands on your thighs, palms facing up. 4 finger to the thumb. Drop your chin down. 4 cycles. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. 6, 6, 12, 6. When you finish, you can slowly bring your head up and open your eyes. And then we'll say Om. So, closing our eyes here. Exhale together. Nice deep inhale for Om. Stay with your eyes closed. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. All right. Thank you so much for joining me in this week's yoga. Namaste. Keep practicing, keep breathing, and please stay safe.